There was no reason for them to digress or go and divert themselves to that. But that's exactly what happened. And you can only say that, showbiz is monitored by real people. I think that black men get more opportunity than black women to become more of themselves. Like Will Smith got to be a rapper and to act in sitcoms and then to save the world. I believe the stereotypes are real. They're certainly real inside of film and television in the narrative space.
Erika Alexander has been the light of every black person's life in the 90s, but it looks like after brightening up others' paths, Erika doesn't have much light to her own. Erika revealed that she had to go through the same racial injustices when it came to her career as any other artists of color. It's disappointing that the person who was on the front lines fighting for blacks' representation had to go through such difficulties. Let's delve into the sad life of Erika that reflects racism at its core. Since the late 80s, Alexander has made an indelible mark on the big and small screens. Take, for example, her starring role in the sitcom Living Single as Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. The show celebrated its 30th anniversary in 2023, and it's still inspiring the masses, particularly black women who were inspired to pursue careers in law because of her character. However, Erika revealed that she didn't go to college due to her family's circumstances, but because her father passed away early.
Representation matters.
It does.
And there I was, and I hadn't gone to college. I still haven't. And I was being a lawyer, but just graduated high school and kept working because my father passed, and I just wanted to help my mother. And here I was helping people go to college and become lawyers.
Erika expressed her disappointment as she claimed that back in the 90s, there were many shows that portrayed a good image of black people. However, when the future started shifting in their favor, the higher-ups started to portray a misinterpretable image, allegedly to stop the growth of black individuals.
There was no reason for them to digress or go and divert themselves to that. But that's exactly what happened. And you can only say that, showbiz is monitored by real people.
The Living Single actress asserted that the higher-ups segregated television. In fact, they got rid of the mostly black cast shows from 2002. If you look back in time, it looks like that was the case, because the shows that have been running nowadays are far from what they used to be. Not only that, Erika revealed that her only show got so much traction because of these successful predecessors. In an interview with Page 6, she said, "We came after the Golden Girls and A Different World. Everything builds upon itself. Yvette Lee Bowser created the show. She was the first black woman to ever create a network show. So, from there, we got Shonda Rhimes and all of that. It's good to remember how we all got here." As the fate would have it, Erika revealed that she wanted to be the black Lois Lane, but when it didn't happen, she had to start in Living Single to make ends meet. "I went to Los Angeles for pilot season and auditioned for several shows. One of them was Living Single, and the other was something called Mantis. I wanted to do the other one because it was science fiction, and I wanted to be the black Lois Lane, but I didn't get it, and ended up getting Living Single, which turned out to be the first primetime show created by an African-American woman, Yvette Lee Bowser. It was #1 when it debuted in black and Latino households, and it stayed that way for its entire run. However, this was a blessing in disguise, which played a pivotal role in the lives of other fellow black women. In the previous interview, Erika allegedly claimed that she had seen the impact of her character unfold in real time. Now there's something called the Maxine Shaw effect. There are all these black women like Stacey Abrams, Ayanna Pressley, and Marilyn Mosby who said that they went into their leadership, political, or executive positions because of the influence and inspiration of Maxine Shaw. So a lot of props go to Yvette, who wrote the role. And just as Living Single was influential, we're very much influenced by those who came before. Although Erika had a great impact on society, the numbers of her checks were never increased. Just a month ago, in an interview with SAG-AFTRA Foundation, Henson claimed that Oprah and other producers exploited her and other black actors by offering them low salaries and demanding long hours of work.
The fight, as a black woman, we do it with so much grace and get paid half the price of what we're worth.
Well, sadly, it was the case for Erika as well. In a recent appearance on The Breakfast Club, Erika explained that the voice therapy Henson had raised had been suppressed by the industry for years. She expressed that her heart goes out to Taraji for working and making it big for many years, without much monetary acknowledgement from the industry. Erika set the record straight during the interview by explaining that although the agents try to negotiate the best salary for their clients, but the industry has a floor and ceiling on the amount they're prepared to give the actors of color, without any regard for the accolades they hold.
There's a floor and a ceiling already, and it doesn't exist based on merit or, say,
Performance?
performance. It's based on anything they could come with that day, but it's based on mostly your skin color.
Just like many other actors, Erika revealed that she had nearly gone broke after the industry started to pull all the black roles from mainstream media. She explained that those times were so stressful for her that she had allegedly lost her home to it. But to make ends meet, she admitted that she used to play guest spots in different shows. She even raised a couple of eyebrows when she explained that if she was working well in the mainstream, the black actors would get less paid. Fans believe that might be a tactic to discourage black talent from getting the exposure they needed on the big screen. Fans are right beside Erika on this one too. They believe the industry knowingly tried to suppress her because of how impactful her representation was. They knew how powerful she was in that role and why they feared your abilities. Raw talent. You might not know, but the multi-talented personality did not just raise her voice. She has actively been helping the black entertainment industry for years. She co-founded her own media company with Google exec Ben Arnon last year, Color Farm Media, which is dedicated to diversifying the worlds of film, TV, digital content, and tech. Rather than sit idly by waiting for these industries to play catch-up, the company actively seeks out a diverse range of voices in order to lift them up and give them the platform they deserve. Their goal is to change the face of media and to make media at large more reflective of the world we're actually living in. She explained that they are also thinking about a new data paradigm that will effectively measure impact over popularity and will highlight the strengths among women and black and brown people, so that no company's analytical formula can claim that we do not add just as much or more value as the next person. In an interview with The Riveter, she said, "Ben and I created Color Farm to bring greater equity, inclusion, and diversity to media. We believe that media shapes culture and society, and storytellers have the ability to make a huge impact. I was discovered at the age of 14 in a basement theater called Freedom in Philadelphia. I auditioned for a movie role along with nearly 1,000 other girls, and I was chosen. The next thing I knew, I had an entire career I had never even contemplated before. But for most of those other girls, they didn't get another shot. We launched Color Farm as the Motown of film, TV, and tech with a mantra, 'We are looking for you.'" Erika asserted that she valued the underrepresented, undervalued, overlooked, strong, powerful voices out there, and Color Farm is looking for them. Unlike most of you, Erika believes that racialism and sexism has had a devastating impact on the black community as a whole. Therefore, Erika broadened the concept of pay gap to a whole new level. The gender pay gap is an everybody issue. Calling it a woman's issue is the systemic way men have historically pushed the issue aside, and that is their issue. Erika explained that ever since she started the Color Farm, she let go of her negativity that was as a result of her poor childhood and industrial trauma. "I've had to stop myself from anticipating that bad news follows good news. I've also had to stop rehearsing negative scenarios that create potential complications so I can protect myself from possible failures. It's a habit I developed from the disappointment of childhood and living in emotional poverty. I live on that edge. I'm preparing myself for that no. However, I've started to rehearse how to prepare myself for the yes." Fans acknowledge that Erika is a gem in the entertainment industry, and her talent transcends all bounds. Didn't realize how far her skills transcended the living single theme show start. She has done so much. Very impressed, and she should be proud, especially how she told those devils off. And that's it for today. See you in the next one. Goodbye.